The new RS builds on the 2012 to 2013 TT RS with one significant difference. The previous model was imported to the United States only with a 6-speed manual gearbox, but the factory in Győr, Hungary, doesn't build them with 3 pedals anymore. A 7-speed dual-clutch automatic is the only transmission, with boost turned up from 18.1 pounds per square inch in the first-gen car to 19.6 pounds per square inch. The inline 5-cylinder now makes another 40 horses. At the same time, weight is down, largely due to the aluminum block that replaces the old iron lump. On our scales, the 2018 TT RS weighed in at 3,270 pounds, 42 less than the outgoing car. Taken together, these 3 attributes, more power, less weight, and an automatic gearbox, make the new TT RS significantly quicker than its 4.0 second to 60 mph predecessor. With the stability control in its sport setting and both pedals depressed, the TT RS primes its 5-cylinder to 3,500 revolutions per minute. Release the brake, and the all-wheel drive system and Pirelli P0 tires route the peak torque of 354 pounds-feet to the pavement with ruthless efficiency. The 5-cylinder issues a fierce, territorial bark, and the dual-clutch gearbox shifts at 6,800 revolutions per minute with both bolt-action speed and balletic grace. We photographed the car while it was wearing Continental winter tires but tested it on the Pirelli summer rubber, but it'd be dishonest if we didn't admit to wanting more excitement from the TT RS's chassis, and we think Audi is capable of building such a car. The Audi RS3 is offered with an optional tire package that mounts wider rubber on the front axle than the rear. On Audi Sport's smallest hot rod sedan, a 2018 10 Best Cars winner that has the same powertrain as the TT RS, that staggered configuration gives the car surprisingly neutral handling characteristics. Audi fits 8-piston monoblock brake calipers on the front end of all TT RS models, with our test example wearing the carbon ceramic front rotors that are part of the $6,000 Dynamic Plus package. Despite this impressive sounding hardware, we measured an underwhelming 70 mph to 0 stopping distance of 154 feet. We'd expect a car of this caliber to come to a halt about 10 feet sooner, although blame for that rests on the tires and the front heavyweight distribution, 60.7 39.3% front, rear, more than the brakes. At its $65,875 starting price, the TT RS asks for Cayman S and Corvette Grand Sport money, which is exactly where it should be, even if it doesn't match the Corvette's lateral grip or the Porsche's prestige and handling nuances. The Audi compensates with style and daily driver utility. Unlike the Corvette, the TT RS's $65,000 worth of performance doesn't require an overt sacrifice in interior quality. Quite the opposite, more striking for what has been left out than what's been designed in. The TT's interior is a stylish masterpiece of simplicity and modernity. Audi omitted the infotainment screen that dominates the center stack of nearly every new car and moved the navigation and audio functions into the 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster. The climate controls are neatly integrated into the very vents that warm and cool the cabin, leaving the center stack spare and beautiful. And although cramming so many functions into one screen has the potential to result in an unusable headache, Audi made it remarkably intuitive. The only flaw in the design is that the steering wheel spokes often obscure the rear view camera display as you back into or out of a parking space.